Good afternoon, Sunday. Monster Truck Rally. How's everyone doing? I just want to quickly show. This is, I think they run Spider 17 on this account, because it's only level 50 Cold Heart and Royal Guard. It runs it at about a minute to a minute 18. This is the Spoils of War. I'm just trying to get, this was 5,000 energy of a run. I think it was more than that actually. I made 6,600 energy. I got 4 of the 5 dungeon ancients you can get. I got 1 legendary piece. The rest I got all epic. I only told my filter is 6-star pieces only. So that's what this is what we get for the Fruits of War. Because it's the only thing that'll be upgrades at this point for the where the count is. I also was trying to win the Spider tournament, so I think I did. Let's take a look. I think I did by a landslide. I got 7 hours left, but I don't think anyone's close to me. 11,000 points. I don't think anyone's trying to take that from me. I wanted the lilies here and the relentless set. How you doing, Warsaw? You have shards for you, but if you want to clip it for a video, 27 ancient. Are you sure that you want to open ancients? Like CVC is this Tuesday. I don't know if it's an account that's in a clan, but you might want to wait till Tuesday. I'm only on for an hour today. Did you want me to pull them tonight when I get in? Like it'll be about 5 hours from now. It's just a quick bit of work I gotta go. Yeah, you don't care about CVC? Okay. I mean, yeah, if you want, just send me a message in Discord. I can do it right now, or I can do it tonight. I'm only streaming for an hour right now, so I was just going over the tournaments. This is why we were doing that, was to get gear for Leonardo. I don't even know if we got Shadowkin gear. Have to take a look. Ninja, do we get anything for Shadowkin? We didn't get a single Shadowkin piece. That's kind of rough. 200, so that'd be 400 spider runs. And didn't get anything for Shadowkin. That's rough. We did do a regear on Leonardo. I just haven't applied it yet. We farmed all the potions we're gonna need to ascend him. You have more than enough chance for an upgrade for CVC. Okay. I don't think, can I have 1 key brutal? No. Okay. Hi, Luna. Get your Tunatron out of here. Get that junk trunk out of here. I just gotta do 5 arena battles quick. Actually, I can just jump back on here after we do the shards, so 1 sec. Discord. Opening up Discord. Man, I want to stop that updater launch so bad. Okay. I'm gonna log in just a sec. Okay, I'll do the rest of arena in a minute. Lightning offer. And Raids books, this is worth like $30 to $40, so this is like the best price you'll see on books. Okay. Direct messages. Just in Warsaw, can you just type what you want me to open, just so I don't open anything you don't want cracked? Alrighty. I'm guessing the ancients. Nothing else to open. That's fair. That's fair. Do we have enough room? We have room for 30. So one sec. I just gotta move some stuff. You're probably gonna hear my cat spice up in a second because I can't get up fast enough to separate them. Enough. Yeah, don't give me that. You're not innocent. Leave her alone. Hey, you got world or apothecary, and you got a cultist. She is of the occult. So that should be some room. All right, drum roll. Dun, 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 dun. Epic out the gate. These are normal chances. There is a summon rush going on right now. I didn't check, but can you see the summon rush on this one? Because like I think the other one was too low level. You couldn't see the tournament. But you should be able to get a lot of points here. But I don't see a little point thing showing up. You got 3 epics so far. I mean, you're getting good percentages. You haven't had a rare tax screen yet. It's 5 epics. Anax is good. Do you know how close or far this is from Mercy too? You're getting lucky because like getting as many, you've gotten a lot of epics. Dun 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 dun. And there's your Lego. Oh, you got Wixwell. That is a 10 out of 10 Lego. Did you see who you got yet? Yeah, well, whoever this account's for, that's oh, it's like bugging out. Hang on. Just 1 sec, it was bugging out. But yeah, Wixwell's huge, man. Let's make sure he's there. There he is. And that's a great account because you've got this guy too, Arashi. Your TV's got a 10-second delay, so okay, good to know. Wixwell's huge pull, man. That's great. Congratulations. especially for the Legos you got. Like he goes well with a lot of the dailies here. He's really good with Rathalos. All right, and Rabaya. It takes a very long time. The last 60, if I'm recalling correctly, there's a lot of very specific ones in there that are like arena, like live arena oriented, like ascending certain halls and stuff like that, like and doing the hard dungeons. Gotta go move some stuff. Congratulations on Vault Keeper Wixwell. That is a big pull. Marquis. You got a lot of good rares too out of this. Like you got a lot of Faction Guardians definitely for the getting the rare bonuses. You probably filled out your factions. And it has Armands, that's huge. But I would say it takes 60 to 90 days. 60 to 90 days if you have the champions and gear for endgame that you're able to do the Marius missions. Surin, you're getting a lot of epics, man. Like you're definitely like probably double the average for no 10x being or 2x being on right now. Venom Mage, Steel Skull. You have at least 10 apothecaries now. This is the first rare tax page I think we've had. Maybe the second. Should be 6 left, yeah. Hey Tim, how you doing? We just pulled a bunch of shards for oh, so your tournament is active. I think you probably just won. Oh no, it's not. It's the event. Yeah, that's silly that you don't get access to the tournament. That's rough. Because you would have absolutely won. We've just pulled Wixwell for Warsaw. It's for one of his friends. So you just got one of the best Legos in the game. Yeah. As you can see, like the rest of the champions, all free to play. You do all hard 10 dungeons. Recently took 15k energy on getting 4 mythical chestplate mission. Yeah, those are the missions I'm talking about. Like those are so hard to do because it's all RNG. It is. Marius is 100% worth it. Believe me, he like dominates arena right now, and he can basically walk through the rest of the game. And Tim is telling you he's not used in live arena much anymore at his level, but he basically makes the rest of the game like what's the word I'm looking, negligible is the word I would use. Like he let me see here if we can look at him. Like, it's mainly his passive comboed with all of his attacks being attack all enemies, and then the buff, like, how he functions. Like, he's very, very good. Best champ in the game. But you have to beat Arbiter to even be able to start, you know, kick that off. And congratulations, Warsaw. Hope your friend enjoys. I'm just logging out right now. Okay, it should be logged out, Warsaw. Romantu is a grind. Yep. So Romantu, sorry, I'm just gonna get all this pack stuff out of the way, is an absolute grind because of 3v3 arena. It's more of a pain to do 3v3 arena, like Tim is saying, because some of the missions for Romantu are stupid, is the best way to describe them. But the 3v3 arena related ones, you can only upgrade your rank once a week for 3v3 arena, where if yourself has already built a good live arena team, or you had help from people in chat, community, etc., like, and you got there, you got a great team, and you can get to silver and gold in live arena. Even if you get to silver, right? You can do all this in a day. Like, if you've got gems saved up, or you're using them through the week, like, you can probably get the Marius missions as they come up done as they're coming up. Like, you don't have to wait a week to do them. That's the problem for Romantu, is it might be like, reach silver 3. I think you have to reach silver 1, silver 2, silver 3, silver 4, and gold 1. I'm 90% gold sure gold 1's in there, or like doing something along those lines is in there. And it leaves you like no wiggle room, like you have to do it. And it takes a week of each one to do. Yeah, they say a lot of things. Domlock from Doom Tower is great. I make the joke Raid says a lot of things because they do. Oh, we gotta do... Actually, I should be doing this potion dungeon just while it's open. Can I do harder than 10? Yeah, Gomlock is a great lockout champion. He's very good. Plarium forgets they say things, is the best way to describe it. They put a post out, they'll make a digest, they'll say, we're going to work on something. It might take a 2 weeks. There's been times their turnaround's quick. It's very rare, but it happens. And then there's times that they, like, we're talking months, and it's like, oh yeah, someone reminds them on, like, a social media thing, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we said we would do that, and then they do it. Some things do take longer in the game, but other things take, you know, far too long. And there you go, yeah, you need Gomlock to get Romantu yet. Do you have to fuse him, Tim? Is that what you're saying? I haven't seen all of Romantu's missions yet, off the top of my head. Because like, on my main account, I've had Gomlock for a long time, but I've not done the Romantu missions. Let's see if we can find a list. Okay, here we go. So you need to be able, for Faction Wars, you're going to have to do stage 14 of all of the crypts. That was part 1. Part 2 is the rest of the crypts. Use 50 glyphs to upgrade artifacts. Like, some of those are a pain. Like, you really got to make sure you're doing Faction Wars, because, like, using 50 glyphs off top. Exchange 25,000 gold bars at the bazaar. So, like, your 3v3 arena, you got to, like, save and save and save. Just 20,000, 25,000. Earn 20,000 points in events. Silver 4 tag arenas just in part 2. Defeat 1,000 champions in tag arena. Stage 21 starts of the faction wars, so it pushes you to finish faction wars, just as a heads up. If you haven't done it, you have to. You don't have to 3-star, but you do have to beat the final boss. 25,000, 25 weapons in Forge. Rank 6 artifacts. Gold 1 in Tag Arena. So that's like hard as hell to do. 50k more gold bars in Bazaar. I don't know what planet they're living on. Like, it takes so long to save that. Like, you'd have to be burning, because you get only like 100 or 200 from every win in the silver tiers. So you'd have to basically never spend your gold bars until you got to these, and they're making you spend so many. Like, already that 75,000 gold bars they want you to spend. That's nuts. Rarity charms. So they want you to beat Nightmare Campaign, 3-starring it. 200 million damage to clan boss. You have to keep some stupid sets you won't use, like Fatal. They want you to use a Fatal set. So you're going to have to craft that in the Forge. It seems like some of the boss sets from Doom Tower, they want you to use it. You're going to have to beat Doom Tower, as a heads up. You have to beat the... on hard mode, you have to finish the whole Doom Tower as you're doing these missions. Summon 3 champions from fragments. That is insane to ask people to do, because that can take months to save for even if you do 1 fusion, unless you get lucky there's an epic fusion and you've got that mission locked and loaded, unless it counts pass, but it probably doesn't. That is nuts. I see what you mean, Tim. Like, yeah, once you get into this final stretch of missions, the things it's asking you to do is such a, like, grind. 12 secret rooms on hard. Summon Gomlock is, like, second last one. Upgrade 10 Great Hall bonuses to level 10. And finish Doom Tower hard. I'm guessing most of these missions are not retroactive. Yeah. We need potions for Tuhanarak. I really need to get her passive unlocked. Large potions. How many we got? Not enough. 0 is not enough. That was tight. I don't know if because she's still leveling too. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat him. Eric's is great. It had all login champs, and my first fusion was Xenogre. So you got Blade Master too, nice. Yeah, that sounds like you got it from someone like Warsaw. He has a lot of accounts like that he does for his friends. Heal. Use the leech. Tuhanarak's gonna die. We've gotten so many poisons out. Yeah. So I can't do that one faithfully. Hey Baltic, how you doing? And then, I mean, Rabia, you've progressed like amazingly for like how short amount of time has gone by. Most people within a year are not getting to those missions. Thank you. Stay on high ground. Hey, good afternoon, Divine Sorcerer. How you doing? We are farming. We need to get at least 3 large potions to get Tuhanarak to 30-star Ascension so she can start purging things like these poisons to actually further do this dungeon. We're only at stage 13. And we keep getting brews and stuff. I gotta see how many she needs. Because we need them for Ethos too. So she needs 3. I just have not gotten lucky. So we're getting an energy refill there. Do I have any here? If you haven't used it yet, I should pin the comment. Raid TMNT is a promo code right now. I've already used it though. And then in Warsaw, this is the tournament I was talking about. There's a Champ Chase tournament on right now. I'm in 7th somehow. Do I have any energy? Oh, I gotta do dailies. So yeah, I can do arena quick and get some energy. Yeah, Tim, so that's one of the things that I try to get across to newer players or like people who've only played for a year or so. The starts we had, even like I had 5 years ago and you would have had like 2 or 3 years ago. The starts they get now versus back then is like such a huge power creep. And I don't think they get the full scale of it because they didn't have to go through it. I might do a bare bones account, like, yeah, with Michelangelo maybe as a login, but like, I might just do like a week to show them how it used to progress. Like, like I won't use Michelangelo, I'll just use the rare, like using Kale, and just show this is how hard it used to be. It was just straight up. You had Kale, or like you had a rare starter, and that was it. It was that and go. You didn't get all these daily energy like packs they give in the store. You didn't get all the daily pack. You didn't get all these the bonus silver. You didn't get gear given to you. The promo codes we got back then were more. This may sound crazy, guys, but the packs in the past used to be for promo codes used to all be shard related. So they would give you like a void shard or an ancient shard, 100 energy, and like a couple of brews. You might get lucky and get you might get lucky and get one that has a like anniversary ones every 3 months. They might have given you a sacred, but there was no. This is before Doom Tower was in the game. This is before 3v3 Arena was in the game. Hydra wasn't in the game, and that's what they would give you to like help you progress. It was very grindy. You were having to do dungeons between stage like 10 to 20. You had to farm all your gear. It was a very different time. Yeah, like especially Rabia, like how far he's saying he got in a year. That's amazing. I'm like, that's awesome for him. Like even with spending, I can tell you it took me probably 60 days to get to actually like a point I had enough gear to be able to push parts of the game. And again, that's way back when. Now, in saying that, one of the biggest things that they added we had back then at this when I started was the battle pass. The only time they ever did it, like the stuff that was in that was nuts. There was you got, like, I've already brought it up and I showed it on one of the streams, but like 3 epic champions, 2 rare champions. One was a poisoner, one was Frozen Banshee's sister. I forget her name. And one was a legendary. And that legendary, the big thing about him was he had strengthen and he had ally protect. So it was huge to get him. Basically, for like less than $20, you got him. You got enough chickens to make 1.5 6-stars. You got, I think, almost like 20 sets worth of 5 and 6-star epic and legendary gear. Bruise, silver. I think silver, you got like 7 to 10 million silver. Like, it was a nuts how much stuff was in that battle pass. They've never done it since because they know it was too good. They have a return pass that's similar, but it's still like a watered down version if you don't log in for 3 weeks. But it's a great support champion. She's one of the best support champions in the game that's in that one. Exact these guys. And yeah, in short, how you start now, like the fact that you can have the Arbiter missions complete in 25 to 30 days. And yeah, you need 700 for the affinity thing. Yeah, Baltic. Those are like hang-up missions. Earlier we were talking about the Romantu missions because they're very difficult. And it's more that they're just grindy. I've quickly got to do this. I know you're going to see this. There's no champ training on right now, and I don't want to burn all my energy that I just got. So I'm just going to go in here and throw in... I want to use him for Faction Wars. I got to start leveling him. And start leveling him. I've got to do 3 runs in here. Yeah, well, absolutely, and especially because we know how greedy they are, is the best way to say it. Or not greedy, but how like paywalled some stuff felt. I don't think it feels that way anymore. Tim, SKB, and a few people in the community, we had a discussion a couple of nights ago about how Arena is the last bastion of, like, if you're gonna play Arena, especially high end Arena and Platinum, and also play like high-end 3v3, high-end live arena, you need to be getting the relics. You need to be getting you need to be investing. Like that is where, like, there is a cash investment incentive, because you either need champions to beat certain champions. Like you would need like to beat Taurus Marishka, you got to deal with that. That's not the end all be all, but I'm just saying you have to fight a lot of people who have them. You're also going to be fighting a lot of people who have mythicals. You need some mythicals, or at least like the free mythical, like Empress. You have to have the gear to like properly gear him to counter certain things. Having information or notes on like what champions counter other champions. Like I've been making notes from Tim and SK and other people have been helping with when I've been doing live arena on my main account. That like, oh, I faced this combo of characters of champions. And even with how fast my team is, they still outdid me. Speed aside, how could I have beaten this team? And then they tell me, oh, you could have a GOAT second team, but it would be these champions, and you have them. Or, oh, you need this gear on these champions, and then it does this. And then you need this relic if you have it. So, like, there's things like that yeah. Yeah, the draft is the yeah, and that's the thing too, is like once you get to gold live arena, like you and I think even like silver 4, your band picks matter a lot. In terms of getting the free to play champions, that'll help you kind of get through the final stretch. Getting Marius may sound silly, but getting Marius is actually easier once you have Arbiter. In your first 30 to 60 days, you get Arbiter. You'll do the Marius missions first, because doing the Romantu ones takes a long time and it's very endgame oriented. And doing the Marius ones will help you get the things you need to complete the Romantu missions, to complete the high arena, to get the gear you need, all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna run these until we get start getting superior potions. I need at least. I think I need at least for Ethos to get his 3. I think I need 13 or 15, and then 3 for Tuhanarak. Tuhanarak is definitely prioritized higher. I don't really want to use my gems for this, but we'll see how many runs we have to do. Yeah, no, absolutely. Rabaya, last night I was showing, even on a 5-year-old account, it wasn't my main, but just on an older account, I've rolled 1 piece of gear that hit 4. 1 single pair of speed boots hit a 4 roll into attack %. And Tim was saying he didn't have any, he still hasn't had a piece of gear do a good roll like that for him. I have another piece of gear that triple rolled crit rate. Oh, why did this fail? I guess we can only farm stage 12 effectively. And even 3 rolls, I think I had less than 40 pieces do triple rolls. So it's just, on my main account it's a bit higher, but I think I have 3 or 4 pieces that are 4 rolled, and I think, or maybe even 10. It might be a bit higher, but the 3 rolls is more common. I probably have about like 100, 200 pieces that are 3 triple rolled. Quad roll, or sorry, double roll is very common. I've got like probably 500 or 600 double roll, but like getting into stats you want. Like on Tholin account, like Tholin's boots, I pretty much cannot replace his boots ever. It's a speed boot, 6-star epic, triple rolled crit rate, has crit damage, accuracy, and something, and I think HP flat on it or something. But triple rolled the crit rate perfectly, like all high rolls, and it rolled 12 attack % on the Ascension. So it's got almost, I want to say like 42% right now at 3-star ascended attack % on it, and once it's fully upgraded it'll probably be 50. I think it goes to 50 when the Ascension's fully upgraded. But yeah, like I can't ever replace those boots. Like, it's a terrible set too. Like I just mean it's not a good set for Tholin, because it's the resilient set. It's an HP defense % base set, but the boots themselves, stat wise, I can never really swap them unless I got a quad roll. Good afternoon, Goobinator. How you doing? And yeah, live arena, you're at 5k. That's good stuff, man. I'll say there's 2 of the potions we need. Just for doing this dungeon, I am quickly gonna ascend our friend here. Because she can purge the poisons now, so that's huge. Do we have books yet? And I do have books for her too. I'm gonna wait for Tuesday to use this. She does need better gear. I still don't have better gear for her. This is an early count. It's only on day 12, I think. What are we on? Yeah, day 12. I'm gonna collect that later. Ah, so this is definitely a reroll. One more campaign battle to finish that. Yeah. The biggest thing Godforge is up against with this game is even watch this wave change. So that transition to this phase is a huge thing for a mobile game to smooth out. And most games have an issue with it. They try to do all these crazy camera moves and stuff, and I don't think they understand really that that drives players insane a little bit eventually after you're doing like 100 runs with it, because it's like if you're grinding gear, you know, like the dragon fight for instance, you don't really want to. Oh, I got more energy, nice. You don't really want to be seeing those transitions because it means it takes longer. And time is money, basically. Like time is like very valuable. I'm gonna try this now that she's ascended, and we'll see how it does. Um, do I need the HP? I probably still need the HP aura. We'll see. But even these animations are clean. Like I don't think they've ever released it. It's been years since I've seen animation issues in this game. Mostly playing on PC. Like the phone has had some where like champions die and their body stays there, like they're still standing. There's been some things like that. I know for some reason Newt has animation problems, like he'll slide across the ground. Tholin also had this problem when he came out, that he would slide across the ground and then he hits and then he falls, like slides back or gets stuck up here. He'll be standing where Renegade is here in the middle. So like there's odd time there's something like that, but usually they've really made sure that everything's smooth. The only thing I can say I've seen heavy delays in would be probably animation, live arena. Okay. So that's what her passive's doing right now. Is these guys, you got to kill the ads because they keep putting block buffs on you. Thankfully, Tuhanarak's passive will keep purging, but he's also putting poisons out. We do need to get her heals out. I just don't know if she can heal enough by herself. Yeah. So you definitely need better gear. I probably can't do this level. Yeah. We'll drop to 13. See if we can do this one. So thing I and then the other thing that helps Raid is they get good collaborations, like getting, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is huge. Getting when they did He-Man, they're doing things that land with generations, like different generations, so that like they've got that going for them. Monster Hunter and game crossovers are big. Like I think, well, TMNT was big and brought a lot of people in. I think if the rumors are true about Mortal Kombat, that'll probably bring like I'd say close to 500,000 to 1,000,000 new players to the game. So, because Mortal Kombat's such a huge franchise and it's only gotten bigger, so doing that kind of a crossover with them is going to be huge. And I will be right back. I just gotta throw my work clothes in the dryer. Tiger Fish. Oh, you're not getting fed again. Stop. Just fed you an hour ago. You guys are always hungry. Except Luna. Luna's fine. We did not want shards as a reward. Okay. I'm gonna check out. So, I didn't really go over. So CVC starts in 1 day, 13 hours, 13 minutes. I don't think I don't think people are terrible at the game. I think they don't understand the game. Like it's the time invest. There's like, honestly, if you put a good week, like a solid 7 days, into whatever part you're focusing on. So say it is clan boss at first, and then it goes to focusing on getting all the dungeons done, and then you go to focus on getting Hydra done, or Chimera in this case, because Chimera usually pops up first. It just comes down to that. I am going to look for... Even with the legend... Okay. I don't know why. Leonardo's video... Like, I thought it would have done harder. Or gone harder. I don't know. Weird. Anyway. Video is blocked in some territories. So my day 55 and 58 got blocked on August 23rd and 22nd. Some reason. They don't really tell you why. Okay. I want that open still. Here we go. What was I gonna look up? Oh, no grades. So nub, I'm going to use. I'm gonna pause that. So in short, Doggo is part of the fusion. Doggo here, Glade Wolf. He's the rare for the fusion. Counter attack buff on him for 2 turns. Ally protect for 2 turns. 3-turn cooldown. No other rare in the game has this. He also has a, I think this is a provoke, and then this is an attack 3 times, and it steals buffs, I want to say. Yeah, attack all enemies, provoke on a 2. And his first ability is attack 3 times. They have a chance of decreased speed. So for a rare, I'm pretty sure it's the only rare in the game that has that kit. He is not a doggo that goes with the Packmaster, as a heads up. Then this is the daughter of one of the dwarves. No. Her kit is kind of weird. If there's a heal reduction and all these things, she has a lot of what ifs, but they all come together with her passive, so she's pretty strong. I would at least try to get 1 copy of her. That was what I would suggest. Get 1 copy of the rare, 1 copy of her. Maybe try to get 1 or 2 so you can, or 2 or 3 so you can 2-star. Since they're going to be, I don't know if they're going to fragment them or if you're winning the champions. I have to wait and see how they structure it. Then there's this guy. I don't have the time right now to go over his whole kit. He is brand new. He is insanity as a champion. Tim, I don't know if you've seen this guy. He is ridiculous. His kit is a defense in all battles. Attack one enemy, transfers all debuffs from the champion to the target before the attack. 75% chance of placing True Fear. If it's a boss, it can't be resisted. Next ability, attacks enemies two times. After the first hit, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense and weaken on all enemies. Cannot be resisted if a boss. If bosses or boss, so Hydra, this wrecks. Same with Chimera, this is going to be huge for Chimera. After second hit, has a 75% book. These all book to 100, just so you know. And this goes on a 3-turn cooldown. On all enemies for 2 turns, cannot be resisted for decreased res and decreased accuracy. And final ability, that's his passive, sorry. He places a counterattack buff on all allies for 2 turns, and an unkillable buff on all allies for 1 turn, going down to a 4-turn cooldown. Places taunt on himself for 2 turns. If a boss is present, they are protected buffs. And finally, his passive, whenever the champion places a debuff on an enemy, deals damage equal to 1% of their max HP for each debuff they currently have. Stacks up to 10%. Occurs once per skill, once per target. So it just sounds like he just slaps bosses off the face of the earth. And he's a void affinity. Yeah, like he's bananas for bosses. And that's not the fusion, just so you know. That's just a champion they're adding, and he's probably going to have a 10x at the start of the whenever they do a start for the fusion to kick off. He is absolutely insane for PvE. Like, he is just raw. There is no boss in the game that will survive this champion. Maybe Fire Knight Hard just for the multi-hit, but he might just kill him with debuffs. Like let it sink in. Like, he can't be resisted if it's a boss. Like, that's just... And you probably don't need accuracy either, which is the wild part. So you can just go straight damage with him or tank him up, because he's going to be a sponge. He's going to be a damage sponge. He's a defense champion, so that increases his damage too. No, he is a legendary. Yeah, he can, like, steamroll trials, yeah. A lot of people are gonna invest to get him. And all we need to get him, guys, is 2 shards. I'm kidding, okay. That would be hilarious if I pulled this champion, though. I don't have that crazy luck. But that would be pretty funny. But yeah, that's a new champion coming to the game. He's pretty crazy. Boozer just interviewed Consistency. He's a free-to-play player that has apparently one of the craziest free-to-play accounts he has seen. So Boozer said he cried inside. He has finished everything, I think. I don't like that they use missions as a... Okay, so he's completed his Great Hall. Yeah, Great Hall's totally done. Or no, it's not. He is... Or no, sorry, this is the affinity bonus thing. Yeah, Great Hall is finished. 10s across the board, did all arena. And then he has golds for the arena developments at the area developments at 135. Golds for Faction Wars, Curse City. He's got tons of relics. He's got 2 Cat's Gaze. He's got more legendary relics than I do. His roster is indeed bananas. I've never seen a free-to-play have this many mythicals. I'm just gonna give a quick. I'd say go watch the video, but this is crazy for a free-to-play account to have that going on. And Boozer's face there kind of says it all. His gear wasn't great? Oh, okay. Quintus Kill. For his passive, so his passive does 1%. If that was he's the new Lego I just showed, right? So he does 1% up to 10% more of the boss's HP, max HP, for each debuff on the boss. The crazy thing about it is he's the first champion that has ability like that does something like retaliatory for damage that isn't based on debuffs he's placed. So you can have other champions on your team finishing off, like he's going to put out 5 to 7 debuffs himself. You can have another champion on the team throwing out the rest. You got 10 debuffs. He's going to do the full 10%. So think of each Hydra head once a turn randomly losing 10% of their health just from a passive going off. Like, that's crazy. Like, Hydra will be so controlled from that. Same with taking down Chimera. Like you could probably be 1-keying Chimera in 65 turns if you have a strong enough lineup. Yeah, Boozer is literally opposite to him. He's got like 2. I think he's only got the free-to-play ones and then 1 extra one. That guy had, I think, 6. And they're all good. Wasn't like he got the duds. He didn't get a copy, like our second one. He didn't get a copy Lady Mikage. He didn't get a Phidias, which you need a lot of gear to make a Phidias work. He didn't get any of those random ones. But man, ooh, what an account. Definitely check out the video. I'll link it here. It's an interview if you want to see, just listen to his story kind of thing. What's the guy's name? CAD Consistency. And I do have to run to work now. I will be back on in about 5 hours. Yeah. And pure damage too, that's true to point out, yeah. I will leave chat open, but I do need to run. I'm going to mute my microphone. I got to get ready for the next 10 minutes, and then I'll be heading out. Thanks all for stopping by the short stream right now. We went for an hour, and I'll be back in 5 hours, give or take. Actually, 4 hours. It's 4 hours. I'm going to leave this chat open for another 10 or 15 minutes or so. I'm going to leave this video running and put these on auto battles, and then I'll turn it off when I'm heading to work, okay? So I'll say goodbye to you guys in 10 minutes.
Sorry to leave with some music, guys. I should have put, even like just for a little bit, put some music on. All right. Come on, large potions. Come on, large potions. Hey, let's see how many we got. That was the only two. Okay. Can't do 72 battles. We'll do 15 refills. Go. I'm going to leave that running when I go to work. I'm off, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by the first part of the stream. The second part will start in 4 hours. Appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your Sunday afternoon, and I'll see you tonight. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I know people throw it out there, but it does help the channel grow. And